Hello and welcome to another step-by-step how to tie tutorial video. This is the Sedgehog. This is tied on a size 10. It's a 3x fine, 1x long dry fly hook. For a tying thread, this is a Danville's Flymaster waxed thread in a tan. The wing material is a elk body hair. And the dubbing I am using is an Antron in the medium olive. Really simple and easy to tie. We'll remove our sample and secure our hook. Like all good flies, it begins but with just a single wrap of thread. We'll start that off here on the back side. Trim off our waist. Pick out a small little piece of elk hair, maybe a half a pencil's width, if you will. You're going to clean out all the junk from the butt section, and we are going to stack this tip side down. Getting those tips nice and aligned. A lot of good practice in this pattern. At the end, you will be a master at hair stacking. Alright, we're going to measure this out. Just a little bit, maybe a hook's gap out from the back. We'll trim off the extra bit of hair for the butt sections, and we'll secure this down nice and tight on the top side. Excellent. Take your thread all the way to the bare hook. Take a couple wraps and that will keep your material from rotating. A little bit of dubbing, less is more. Oh, I just stuck myself. Put that in the bloopers. Anyways, we're going to go back and forth here once over the butt section of that tail. Just a reminder to everybody that the tips of the hook are nice and sharp. Alright, the first piece is down. We're going to take a similar size of hair. Once again, we are going to clean out the smalls and the under fur. This is a nice clean patch of hair. We're going to run this into our stacker once again. Line up those tips. And when we tie these down, we want them to match up about halfway on the tail. Once again, I'm going to trim off all this extra hair. Excellent. We'll lock this down nice and tight. Once again, taking it all the way to the bare hook. And that helps prevent things from sliding around. A little bit more dubbing. Hair and dubbing. Hair and dubbing. That's what makes this pattern so nice. Come up underneath. Make sure you get full coverage. If you need to add a little bit more, that's just fine. Alright, one more section here. Once again, the same uniform size of the patches that you cut off your hide. And when you do trim hair off of the hide, be sure to cut it nice and close. We'll stack this again. and align all those tips. Once again, we're going to measure these out so they go approximately halfway to the previous section. Trim that down to length. We're going to back that up just a little bit. Here we go. Alright, one last little round of dubbing. Just enough to cover the butt section that's tied down. Alright, and this final piece of wing material is also going to double as our head. So we are going to trim it off just like normal. Clean it out just like normal. And we're going to measure it out and stack it just like the previous sections. However, this time we are not going to trim before we secure it down. After we get a couple of wraps securing that down, we can take all this, fold it back. We're going to take some wraps underneath, build that up a little bit. A couple more securing wraps. And to give ourselves a little helping hand to hold this back for our whip finish, we'll seek some assistance from a common straw with a slit cut down it. And that holds that hair back as we do our whip finish. Remove that straw. We'll come up here and we'll give it that high top buzz cut. Same angle as the hair, nice and close. I like to come in with the tip of my scissors, kind of mash that around a little bit, get it to spread out left and right. And there you have it. That is the Sedgehog. We're going to come underneath and tickle the belly with a little brush here and pick everything out just a little bit. There we go. That is the Sedgehog on a size 10. Be sure to subscribe. Happy tying. And with this one, tight lines.